How you doing? I'm Brian Shea from Personal Best Nutrition. We have a business that revolves around consultation for endurance sports athletes. Athletes are already starting to think ahead, say to themselves, geez, how much training do I need to do in the week, in the final week, in the last 2 weeks leading into the race? And the main thing that we try to stress with athletes is, especially if you're looking at a plan that one of the pros does and what their taper week looks like. Some pros may have a taper week of 15 hours of training, and you'd say, geez, that's a monumental amount of training to do. It's not monumental if they were coming off 30 hours of training. So it's important, whenever we're looking at a taper week, we're trying to look at what was the volume that you were doing and having a reduction in volume off of what you did. So the main rule of thumb that we always try to follow when it comes to taper is we want to reduce volume, maintain intensity, and maintain frequency. So what that basically means is that if you're doing 10 workouts a week, even during your taper, you still might do 9 or 10 workouts in the week, but we're maybe cutting that in half. So if I had a previous week, I'm leading into my taper where I trained 18 hours, the following week, if I even do the exact same number of workouts, same intensity, but cut that from 18 hours to 10 hours, I'm going to recover tremendously because my total training volume is significantly less. So whenever we're looking at structuring a taper for all the athletes that I'm working with that are training for the event, as we approach the race and we're tapering for either prep events or for the challenge race, what we'll always do is look at the volume that they were doing and do reductions off that versus modeling it after what an athlete that may be doing 30 or 40 hours of training, because it's always reflective of the actual training that that person is doing, and to make sure they're rested before the event.